Well, good morning, everyone. A happy Monday to you. You're watching a CBS 8 Plus extended forecast, and it looks like we are shaping up for another round of wet weather. If you thought we had enough, boy, Mother Nature does not agree with you. More rain tomorrow for Tuesday, and then toward this upcoming weekend. Those are the two time frames to watch out for, but we can dive in with a little more detail, especially as we look out at this satellite radar imagery over just the last 3 hours or so. Notice San Francisco all the way down through LA getting hit especially hard. This is just wave after wave. We know Northern California has been hit very hard over the last couple weeks with this intense rainfall, and it's coming down all the way toward the LA area. But notice from LA all the way down through San Diego, well, we are mainly dry as we start off the morning. So inches coming down from San Francisco to LA as the next wave of an atmospheric river parade of storms, as we say, approaches. We did see the news earlier today that President Biden had approved that emergency declaration. So there will now be federal assistance provided to mainly Northern California because of the flooding issues that they've experienced. We here in Southern California really haven't seen all that much of intense flooding, especially in San Diego. We did see late last week that surf was intense, but we've now seen our surf die down, about 3 to 6 foot waves out there, and no coastal flood advisory or high surf warning in effect. Here's your almanac. I mean, a great start to the morning. Temperatures have been mainly in the low 50s, warming up to the mid 60s by this afternoon. That keeps us just in line with average. We're right on par. But keep in mind, take a look at this right side of the screen. Rain so far this month in San Diego, that ground is wet, 1.63 inches. We really need that break in between each storm in order to prevent flooding issues. And we've seen a break. It was a gorgeous weekend that we had on hand, and now we've got more rain expected. Average is only 62/100, so we've beat average by more than an inch. And hey, that bottom right corner there, sunset at 5 p.m. Well, hey, first sunset of 2023 in the 5 o'clock hour. We're getting longer and longer days on hand. So let's point out those rain chances. They climb significantly into tomorrow, especially late tonight, early tomorrow. And then we'll see that chance diminish for Wednesday through Friday. We're back to dry skies, partly cloudy conditions before a wet weekend. Saturday, Sunday, that climbs from 64% to 74%. This is your probability of precipitation out there. And you can see how tomorrow is definitely going to be a wet one out there. So let's walk you through how those storms arrive. Late tonight is the time frame. So for the rest of the day on your Monday today, we're going to be dry out there, and you see how through 10 p.m. we've only got a few drizzle spots coming down up toward the North County border with Orange County. When we keep traveling through early tomorrow morning, you can see how for the early risers and those who get out on the road early, well, you're going to start off the day with plenty of showers. The road will be wet. You may have to use the windshield wipers. Nothing too uniform, but it does look very scattered in nature, and that sometimes holds the potential for some of these cells that travel on shore to gather a little bit more strength over the Pacific. So that's what we could see with those areas of yellow that you see making their way onshore. And then as we travel through your early afternoon, I mean, take a look at this. Orange and red embedded in this means the chance of some thunderstorms as we see that uneven heating out there. So we could see some thunderstorms, even some heavy rain pop up through your afternoon tomorrow. And that's going to make its way from that northwest corner of San Diego all the way down to the southeast. So it kind of just migrates as the day goes on. 5 p.m. or so, most of those showers are now clearing out, and we'll see a dry start to our Wednesday morning. Partly cloudy, temperatures on their way to a warm-up. How much rain will we see for Tuesday? The big question on hand, about ½ an inch to an inch. And the reason that varies is because the farther south you go, the lighter those accumulations are. The storm is going to kind of fizzle out the farther south it travels. Orange County, LA County getting several inches. We, on the other hand, expecting about an inch in Oceanside, maybe 1.6 inches up in Fallbrook. That's the heaviest we'll see. And then you travel south along the coastline, and you're all the way down to just 3/10 of an inch for Chula Vista, 8/10 for Alpine, 9/10 for Julian. Borrego Springs, hey, they're lucky if they get a single 1/10 of an inch out there. So depending on where you are, you could see some of those heavier accumulations. North County coastline, that's where things are going to be a little heavier. Forecast highs today are comfortable in the mid 60s. We have some spots that could make it to the low 70s. 71 for El Cajon, 66 for Ramona, 68 for Escondido. And then here is the 8-day forecast where we see those changes occur day to day. So tomorrow, we're going to start that cool down and that'll continue through Wednesday. Showers, though, are only in the forecast for tomorrow, your Tuesday. We're back to dry skies by Wednesday alongside those cooler temperatures. May enjoy some clouds through the morning hours. And then those clouds break apart. We get some sunshine, helps to warm us up for Thursday and Friday. And then we get knocked down again real quickly. So notice that drop in temperatures from Friday into Saturday. We go from the 70s inland to the low 60s. Rain for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday right now. Looks to be kind of that steady drizzle out there, that unsettled weather pattern that we've talked about before. Mountains could see some snow out there depending on that overnight low temperature from Tuesday into Wednesday. A dusting if that, but the higher elevation mountains, the actual ski resorts, should get several inches. Looking at your deserts, they're staying mainly dry out there, but could see a 1/10 of an inch out there for tomorrow. And then we dry out back to partly cloudy with a few showers in there for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the deserts are used to seeing the lighter accumulations overall. So that's your 8-day forecast. You can find more on cbs8.com/weather. We appreciate you being with us for this extended forecast. Have a great start to the week.